Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, the place where I turn complex research ideas into simple explanations. Today I'm diving into a super common question. What's the difference between correlation and regression analysis? And when should you use each one to analyze your data? Let's make it easy. No heavy stats jargon, just clear explanations and real-life examples. Let's go. Imagine this. You're curious if people who sleep more tend to feel happier. So, you collect data from 100 people. You ask them how many hours they sleep per night and how happy they rate themselves on a scale from 1 to 10. Then you calculate correlation. So what is correlation? Correlation tells you if two variables move together and how strongly they're related. You'll get a number called R. The R refers to the correlation coefficient value, which ranges from +1 to -1. Interpretation of the R value. If R coefficient is +1, it means strong positive relationship, variables increase together. 0, no relationship. -1, strong negative relationship, one goes up, the other goes down. For example, if sleep and happiness have a correlation of +0.8, +0.8. That means as sleep increases, happiness tends to increase too. That's awesome. But remember, correlation does not equal causation. It doesn't mean sleep causes happiness. Maybe happier people just sleep better. Now let's say you want to predict someone's happiness score based on how much they sleep. That's where regression comes in. Regression shows you how one variable, independent, affects another, dependent, and lets you make predictions. So here you'd use sleep hours to predict happiness score. Regression gives you an equation, like happiness equals 2 plus 1.5 times sleep hours. This tells you, for every extra hour of sleep, happiness increases by 1.5 points on average. If someone sleeps 6 hours, you can predict their happiness score as 2 plus 1.5 times 6. That's 11. Okay, that's over 10, but just go with it for the example. So, what's the difference? Correlation measures the relationship. Are they connected? Regression predicts outcomes. Can one thing predict the other? Correlation has no direction. A with B is the same as B with A. Regression has a direction. A predicts B, but B doesn't necessarily predict A. Use correlation when you just want to see if two variables are connected. You don't care about prediction, just the relationship. Use regression when you want to predict values or you think one variable might influence the other. Bonus tip, you can use both in the same study. Start with correlation to test relationships, then run regression to dig deeper. Quick recap. Correlation shows how strongly two things are related. Regression shows how one thing affects or predicts another. Choose based on your goal. Understanding relationships? Go with correlation. Predicting outcomes or explaining effects? Go with regression. I hope this made regression and correlation clearer. If it helped, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Have you ever used correlation or regression in your research or work? Or do you want help picking the right test for your own data? Let's talk below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. The next video will explain linearity and normality of data.